Hey, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the strangest food from Europe. Europe is a really big place. There's a lot of countries in there. So I'm only looking at the food that is the strangest to probably the rest of the world. And if there's a country that doesn't even make this list, it's probably because that country has the best food in the world. So there's nothing weird there. Regardless, I hope you enjoy this video. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. Let's get into it. So the first one on our list is from Iceland. It originally is from this country. I'm going to give you a second to pause. Make sure you think about what you think the food is. It's pretty famous. It's none other than hakarl, which I'm pretty sure I did not pronounce that properly. It might look like it's just bats, but that's not what that is. Hakarl, fermented shark meat. Yep. It's, I knew about this one because I have a homie who talks about this one a lot. It says once the shark has been caught and dispatched, the carcass is buried under gravel and stones for a few months. It's then uncovered and hung to dry for a couple more months. Apparently, if you can get past the powerful aroma, you might actually like it. But yes, this is fermented shark in English, originated from Iceland. Apparently you can buy them in the stores. That's kind of crazy because you cannot buy that here in the States. I would try it, but it's definitely probably one of the weirdest foods I've ever even heard of. Gonna have to go to Iceland to try that out. Alright, the next one on this list is actually from the Nordic countries, which would include Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, Iceland, any pretty much up in this area. It's also in northern Germany. So, I mean, obviously it's connected to Denmark. Can you guess what this food is? It is Salma, I can't even pronounce this. Salma akiki, salt licorice. This is a weird food for sure. From America, I don't think we even have salt licorice. And most of our licorice is red, but I know we have some black licorice too, so if it's the black one, it's my opinion, they are not good. Especially not over here. Maybe they make them really good in Europe, I don't know. They have a tough, gooey, bitter texture right to the very end, looking a salt block filled with chilies. Apparently one of the ingredients is sal alma, whatever this is, was used as cough medicine. So some people say they speculated that the salty licorice actually originated from pharmacy stores. In my 1930s, it was produced in Finland, Norway, Denmark, Sweden, and the Netherlands. Interesting. So now they're kind of like candies and sweets. I mean, it looks weird, but it doesn't look that weird. I would try it. No clue what this would taste like. All right, next on our list, we are actually going to Romania for one of their strangest, weirdest foods. And that weird food is pane. One of those. I don't know what it is. Just by looking at this picture, guys, what do you think that is? Just pretend you're in science class and you're dissecting an animal. What do you dissect most of the time? If you guessed brains, you got this correct. This is a no-brainer. Apparently, it is consisted of boiled pig or calf brains, which are coated with flour, eggs, breadcrumbs, and then fried to golden perfection. I mean, from the photo, if you didn't tell me it was brains, I would just think it's like fried chicken. So just lie to me. I'll try it. I've actually eaten like stomach lining, tongue, other weird stuff like that. I think I would try a brain. You know, maybe I'll get smarter. Stop being so stupid. Not the most appetizing on this list, but when in Rome. All right, the next one on this list is from France. As an American standpoint, they have a lot of pretty weird food there, including snails, which I know, but it's not snails. The next thing that's weird or considered a different or weird type of food from Europe for Americans, that is frog legs. Frog legs right here. Now, not once have I ever looked at a frog and thought, yo, I want to try your legs, bruh, because they usually look pretty kind of small and skinny. But these are some pretty thick looking juicy legs for these frogs. So look like they might taste like chicken. Not 100% sure. You can choose from lightly fried frogs, classic deep fried frogs, pasta stuff with frogs, sauteed frogs. Wow, they have everything you can think of. Taste similar to chicken. Well, didn't see that coming. So these aren't just from France though. They are apparently from Chinese cuisine as well. But they're better known from France and Chinese cuisines. They're actually eaten pretty much everywhere. Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, Indonesia, Korea, North Italy, Portugal, Spain, okay, pretty much everywhere. Even in Indonesia, Brazil, Mexico, the Caribbean, you got little nice fancy soup frogs right here. Look at that. So here in America, I don't think we actually have. I'm sure we have a place you can probably go get frog legs, but it's not normally on our menu. So I've never tried it, and I would definitely try it. If it just tastes just like chicken, that's nothing. All right, the next one on our list is actually specifically from Germany. I don't know anything famous that's weird from Germany. I only know a famous person from Germany, which is not what this video is about, so we're not even going to talk about that. It is schwarzer. I'm definitely probably not pronouncing that properly, and this does not look good at all. It literally looks like dirt that's shiny in a jello form, and apparently it's made out of a lot of pig's blood. Oof, so tasty. Goose giblets. I don't even know what a giblet is, but that does not sound appetizing at all. And vinegar. Well, at least I know one ingredient's in this food. Oh, hold on. Sorry. They also put cinnamon, cloves, peppercorns, other spices. Okay. I just can't think of like eating blood. I'm not a vampire. I'm sorry about that joke. That was a stupid joke. When I go to the grocery stores and I pick out my meat and there's a little bit of blood in there, I'm not gonna lie, I get a little kind of weirded out. I have to drain that because I don't want to look at that. To see that, I'm like, huh, yo, let's try to drink some of this, guys. Yeah, that does not sound appetizing at all. I'm sorry, Germany. Please don't hurt me. Oh, it's also similar to Spartan black soup, huh? But hey, you never know. Maybe when I go to Germany, I'll try this and might get my mind changed. Our next one is from the United Kingdom, London. This is apparently a recent one. It's not like an old tradition or something. That is breast milk in ice cream. Baby Gaga. And apparently this is a real thing, guys. So the ice cream is made from women's breast, 3/4 milk and 1/4 cream to be exact. So if you're trying to get some ice cream breast milk or breast milk ice cream, London is the place to go. Apparently it just tastes like vanilla ice cream. That's until the tangy, not quite right goat's cheese aftertaste kicks in. All right. Apparently it's from an ice cream company called the Lictators. London, England. I mean, from this picture, it looks completely fine, and I would easily try it. But then once you tell me that it's made from breast milk, I think I would actually enjoy it more than regular ice cream. Guess I'm gonna have to go to London to try it, find out for myself. All right, so next on our list is actually from Italy, technically, but it's not the big part of Italy. It's gonna be from Sardinia, specifically. Remember, Italy is famous for a lot of really amazing food, so try to think of the worst food you can think of from Sardinia. Maybe not worst. It's a weird. Remember, this is a weird list, not a worst list. Okay, you know what? I take that back. This is probably the worst. And apparently it is now illegal to try. It is called the kasu marzu. This looks completely fine, but it literally translates to the word rotten cheese in Italian. It was traditional in Sardinia, but it is now illegal because it is full of live maggots. Who thinks this is good? I don't understand. Who makes food? I'm not even gonna question that because you know what? That's fine. To his their own, I guess. It is made by encouraging cheese flies to lay eggs inside a tiny hole at the top and letting the larva devour the cheese from the inside, decomposing the fats through digestion and the excreting that remains. Illegal for health reasons, obviously. Wow. I can't even think of words to say. Apparently when this food is consumed, they want to consume the maggots right before they die, or like right when they die, because if you do it too early, they can eat your insides. If you do it too late, it's just not the same. Doesn't taste as good. Some weird stuff here. Well, you know what? I would have never tried this anyway. This actually doesn't look bad from this picture. You can't see what's inside here. Obviously, we know what's inside. Italy. You're so famous for pizza, bro. Thank goodness you're not famous for whatever that word was. I can't even pronounce the word. And it is now illegal to even try, so we can never even try it. All right, the next one on this list is actually probably just weird to the US, like I said. And it's from all of Europe. I can't choose a specific spot. You can't originate something that is an animal. That is horse meat. So yes, 100% purebred horse meat. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I actually would try this horse meat. It's just like, I mean, we eat cows every day. I mean, I guess it's kind of weird to think we're eating a horse because we usually ride horses. But if anything, I feel like they're a lot healthier. Probably more muscle and less fat. But yes, the horse meat is particularly from Europe and Asia. Wow, you guys consume a lot. The 8 countries that consume the most horse meat consume about 4.3 million horses a year. Wow. I mean, it makes sense. Wild horses were hunted for a source of protein. I guess we just never did that over here in the US. So apparently it is a cross between a good tender beef steak and venison. I mean, it's not the first choice I would choose for meat, but I would try some. All right, the next thing on our list from Europe that is famous, weird food is from Sweden, and that is surströmming, which looks like fish in a can. Maybe anchovies? Oh, okay, of course. So apparently you guys like to just ferment everything over there, because it's consisting of fermented Baltic herring, so letting it rot just a little. Apparently the cans can bulge due to the ongoing fermentation, and it's not so much about the taste, but rather the smell, because it smells like dumpster full of fish, diapers, and medical waste. Oh, God. Left to rot for a month in the highest heat imaginable? Oh my goodness, what is going on? Sweden. What is y'all fools be eating over there? The word surströmming, Swedish for sour herring. Lightly salted fermented Baltic Sea herring. Swedish cuisine since the 16th century. So during production, apparently it's just enough salt to prevent raw herring from rotting, but allowing it to ferment. 6 months of fermenting. Bro, this is just like that shark. Apparently you guys up there in the north just like to ferment everything you eat, huh? The most putrid food smell in the world? Well, if, I can't smell that day, then maybe I'll try it. But if it smells like all this stuff that it just said in this description, I will not even be able to come close to this. Sorry, Sweden, we're not trying that one. That one's a little weird. Next food is actually coming from Norway. That is lutefisk. Which, you know what, we have already learned what this is from my other video, which is just fish. Again, stockfish and lye, corrosive alkaline substance, also known as some kind of soda. Soak the fish for several days. When the fish is finally removed from the lye, so corrosive, must be soaked in cold water for weeks. Oh, wow, it's long. We didn't know the process of how long it would take to make the food or eat it. Of course, gives off some horrible odors, but not as bad as the one we just saw. Tastes like jelly, soapy placenta like off octopus. Okay, so this picture actually makes it look amazingly great. Like, it's probably this right here. This looks fine. If it doesn't smell that bad, I mean, I'll try it. And we have it in the States, so if I just gotta go to that one state, then go try it, totally could try it. Don't gotta go to Europe for it. Alright, the next one on this list is from Scotland. So up here, Scotland, part of the UK. And it is called this, haggis. I mean, I don't know what the hell this little, like, almost transparent wrapping is. That doesn't look that good, especially right there. But the inside looks great. This is Scotland's national dish and is made by a meaty pudding filled with sheep liver. Ooh. Hearts, lungs, and other organs mixed with oats and beef. I was cool when it said liver. Then it started saying heart, and I was like, I don't know. And then lungs just pushed me over. How dare you add all these weird organs inside one sack of a weird thing. Oh, wow. Sorry, I kept reading. It's this sack right here is a sheep's stomach, and then it's boiled. So all that weird stuff I just said, you put it inside the stomach and you boil it. I'm good. I'm just trying to think of the person who came up with this idea. No one likes to eat the intestines or the inside parts of the body. But you know what'd be really cool, really easy? What if we just use the stomach no one likes to eat, fill it up with all the internals of an animal, and we'll just boil that bad boy, eat that some bit. I will give whoever thought of this points for innovation. I mean, I've had liver and I've had stomach lining. Hearts, lungs, I would try it. Why not? Just go ahead. We'll give it a shot. It looks nice enough in this. It's just this little, I don't know why this part just kind of throws me off. I don't know what it is. All right, the next one on our list is from Spain. And that is Angelus baby eels. So now that I know these are eels, which they did not look like eels at all when I first looked at it. I mean, it's just a fish kind of, right? They're also known as elvers. Consists of baby river eels in their adolescence form. What? It's kind of weird. So that means that Spain is like, if they're too old, we don't want to eat them. But they're in that little stage where they're still young. That's when we got to harvest them. I wonder why they even did that. Like, what? Maybe it's the thinness. Like, they're not too thick yet, so they'll fit in a bowl really easy. I don't know. Oh, look, they're in Japanese cuisine too, though. But they're normal eels. Just these specific ones are from Spain. And the last one that we are going to look at that is weird on this list is from the Czech Republic, Slovakia kind of area. So somewhere around here. And that is Christmas carp, which looks like they just eat a fish on Christmas, apparently. So the Czechs and the Slovaks chow down on fresh carp. Fresh in the sense that the river fish is kept alive in huge plastic barrels of water and then sold and brought home to swim around the family bathtub as a pet for several days until it comes time to meet its okay. That's cool. I feel like that's more of like a tradition. I mean, the food isn't that weird. It's just fish. You're eating a fish. I think it's more of the way it's eaten before it's eaten. So it's like the way they prep her, bringing her home to the family. You're our friend. You're our pet. And then just not anymore. I eat fish all the time. Well, not all the time, but living near the coast. I mean, when you see a fish like this, it doesn't look appetizing, but once it's cooked, it's fine. I eat that for sure. I might have to start this tradition here in the US. So when people are like, oh, are you going to bring like the Christmas chicken or turkey? I'm like, no, I'm going to bring a Christmas carp, bruh. You're going to like it. It's European. Anyway, so I hope you liked the video. I know there's probably a lot of other weird things that I probably missed on this list. I was just looking at some of the weird things from Europe. Maybe one day I'll find every single weirdest thing from every European country, and I'll try to make a video for that. If there is something weird that I didn't catch in this video, please let me know in the comments. I'm down to look at some other weird stuff. But if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.